That's not bad.
Not bad.
All right.
Welcome.
Week 10.
We're into the double digits.
Haven't quit yet.
No?
Soon.
Soon.
All right. Recap the picks.
Recap the picks.
You went 4-0. I went 3-1. I mean,
It was a really tough week of choosing football. I mean, if you didn't get double digits in your pick and pool, you fucked up. We were both in a pick and pool through my office there, and literally everyone in the pool who made picks got into the double digits. So,
I mean, realistically, the only reason I didn't go 4-0 with you was
is because you had to try and choose
I
someone.
had to choose someone. And I mean,
Anyone else shit themselves on Sunday when the Dolphins had 14 points and the
Monday?
Steelers didn't?
yeah, Monday nighter.
That was funny.
I was like, Fitzmagic is his night. He's coming through. Oh, so close, but
Then they run a 3-man coverage blitz on a 3 and 20, and Pittsburgh gets a touchdown to go to half 10-14.
yeah,
Great call. The announcers trashed that play.
they just are destined to lose. Plain and simple.
At this point, you gotta wonder. I was seeing something. They've got more first-round picks than any other team in the first 2 rounds for the next 2 years. Are they just doing this to get some good picks? And I think they've just got to get a worse record than the Bengals now at this point.
I don't think they can. I don't think they're diving. I think they're actually this team. I honestly think that's where they're at. And I like
If they're not diving, why do you call shitty plays like that? Is that
well,
just retarded
it's
coaching?
bad coaching. It's just that's it. This is how these things go. When it takes a dive, it takes a dive, right?
All the new young prospects look forward to those Dolphins jerseys.
Yeah, can you imagine? Look worse than Connor McDavid when he found out the Oilers won the lottery draft live on TSN. Oh.
I mean, if he really hated it, he wouldn't have signed the big money deal.
But you want that big money, though.
He would have got that big money anywhere else.
I think at that point that he still thought they were turning it around soon.
There's rumors that they might try and get Hall back. Hall is a UFA at the end of the year, so
There's no way they could pay him enough.
no, he's looking for probably close to 10 to 11 mil.
Yeah, there's no way. There's absolutely no way.
I don't think he'd ever go back to Edmonton, anyways.
Nope.
How are we looking for this week?
Yeah, this week, Thursday nighter, pretty easy one. 49ers Cardinals.
I'm going the red team. Let's go 49ers.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the 49ers too. They're
49ers have a defense that keeps surprising me week after week. I mean, I shouldn't be that surprised anymore, but legitimately week after week surprising.
They put up 51 points. Like, yeah, it's unreal. I mean, if it wasn't for a couple big plays by Christian McCaffrey,
Yeah.
uh,
Other than that, the whole team was a non-factor.
no, yeah, it's their defensive line is dominant. That Joey Bosa guy,
His brother plays too.
yeah, they're unbelievable.
That's a football family right there. There needs to be more talked about them. There's enough talked right now, but the Bosas are fucking all defense, all hit hard.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, just
All right, Seahawks, Buccaneers. I mean, we're clearly both taking the Seahawks here, so I don't know why. I will say I'm not looking forward to watching this game because I know what happens when we play the Bucs, and it should be a good
you have a
game
guy
for
that you work
Seattle.
with that cheers the Bucks too, right? Get any cash on the line?
No, because their front seven, even their defensive line, like they don't give up the run, and they get after the quarterback. Well, I mean,
It's
will.
Chris Carson.
They will against Seattle.
It's Chris Carson.
Bold prediction, I think he gets less than 50 yards.
I can see that happening. I got half my fantasy team on bye week this week, so
That's what you deserve.
after I smashed the undefeated champion.
I think he's crashing worse than the Dolphins.
I'm on a 2-game win streak in fantasy after going 0-6, so
Yeah, hopefully he head in the opposite direction.
yeah, you gotta beat him this week.
I put up 225 points.
I know you wasted
Oh, we'll get
could have
less.
split that between 2 and still won this week.
Mitchell could have doubled his score, and I still almost would have beat him.
Yeah.
He didn't text me, so he knows.
He knows.
Patriots Ravens. It's a big game.
Yeah, what are you thinking here?
The Patriots can be had in the run game, it turns out. If you could just fucking hold on to the ball after a big run.
But the only running game that the Ravens has is Jackson running out of the pocket.
Doesn't matter. He beat us that way. Oh, third and 10, 50-yard run. Oh, third and 12, 20-yard run. Really?
Yeah.
I mean, the Patriots, it's an all-time great defense right now, I think, honestly.
It's very hard to go up against. They change schemes. They can read plays. Great coaching work there. This is a tough one. I think the odds are probably going to be skewed in the Patriots' favor just because of who they are and what team's there. But I'm going to play with some house money here, and I'm going to go with the Ravens, handing the Patriots one of their very few losses this year just to scare them.
I like that pick. I like that pick a lot. But you made it first. So I'll take the Patriots. That's... I just think the Patriots offense is not good. They're getting a lot of like...
They picked up Mohamed Sanu there.
Yeah,
He was a non-factor last game, but you got to remember,
pouring rain.
You got to remember, first game into the new system, learning a new quarterback. Quarterback's got to start building trust with you, and you got someone who's been thrown to the same 5 guys for the last 10 years. It's going to take you more than 1 week to get the trust of the quarterback. It's coming.
You didn't shave.
I'm shaving tonight.
There's a bomb outside your house too.
Yeah.
That's great. Yeah, from this point forward, dirty stashes.
Yeah, this will be shaved as of tonight, so next video you will see baby face for the next month. Maybe by Christmas there will be some facial hair coming up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You will not see it on camera. We'll have to get right up close. Maybe we'll buy a high-def camera just to show the 3 hairs, but...
Yeah,
we'll get waste of money.
We'll get 4K mustache cam.
Yeah.
And
greasy.
We'll keep our videos at, what do you think this is? Less than 720?
Oh, this has got to be like 360.
Quality. All right, final game. Cowboys Giants.
Cowboys are struggling, and the Giants were building. So I think it's gonna be closer than a lot of people think. But I'm still going with my fantasy quarterback, and I'm going the Cowboys.
I think I've already made a stupid pick on the Giants this year, and I feel like you probably have a chance to go 4-0 again. But I'm going Giants.
Well, at this point currently, the Niners have a 10-point spread on the Cardinals.
That's pretty tame, actually.
Seattle has a 6.5-point spread on the Bucks. The Ravens, Patriots only have a 3.5-point spread on the Ravens. That's probably the lowest spread the Patriots have had all year. They're entering into their tough grouping now. And the Cowboys have a 7-point spread on the Giants.
None of those are surprising. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I think the 49ers should be favored by more than 10.
Over the Cardinals?
I think the Cardinals
100%.
are
the run game against both. Okay.
They got the young quarterback, and I mean, I think they're on the up and up now. But I
They've had
don't
too much change this year.
But that's what I mean. They needed to blow it up.
Yeah.
Change is good. That's what I mean by when they're on the up and
Favorite
up.
move is the change of the coach. Personally.
Bruce Arians?
Yeah.
Don't like him?
No.
Where is he right now?
Doesn't matter. Blending into the strawberry ride at Disneyland. I
Oh,
don't care.
God. Could he be more angry? If we put him up against your Flames jersey and that New Jersey Devils sign, you couldn't tell he was there.
Just saw this. There's some interesting hockey scores going on as we speak.
Second period. 6-0 for the Penguins. Wow. Let's just stop on that one for a bit. 5-1 for Boston against the San Jose Sharks in the second period. How disappointing has their season started?
The Sharks?
Unbelievable.
I knew the Sharks were going downhill. I called at the beginning of the year. I don't think they're destined to be a good team. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs.
They
I
were
think
Western Conference finalists. Do you
That's
call it
nice.
finalists last year? Not much change. The only point on their team that's weak
You're
is
telling me
goaltending.
Carolina's going back to the Eastern Conference Final?
The Hurricanes are really good this year.
Yeah, I didn't even predict the Sharks in the top three. You didn't predict the Sharks in the top three.
Did we put them?
NHL called them third.
Did we put them in the playoffs at all?
I can't remember. I don't think we actually went through the playoffs.
No, I don't think we did. Even that being said,
I'm not surprised by the Sharks. I knew they were a shitty team. They still have glimpses of good, but
I find it surprising. I think they should have been better. But I guess goaltending is a little bit important.
Yeah.
So, back to the Patriots defense.
holy shit.
I read some stuff and some things.
Some stuff and some things.
QB ratings.
Okay.
So far this year against the Patriots, every quarterback that's played them would have had a better quarterback rating if they took every snap and spiked the ball.
Ow.
They would have a better quarterback rating than actually playing them. And I mean, besides the run game, Baker Mayfield didn't really.
Baker no-show.
Baker no-show.
Baker no-show.
So that's one. I mean, that is again outstanding. And as of right now, this week is, including this week's game, if their offense never touched the field,
Which teams?
the Patriots' offense never played. If Brady never came on the field,
Yeah.
every time their defense got the ball back and gave a touchdown and they gave it back, they'd be 3-4-1. That's better than a lot of teams
And
if he played no snaps.
that's better than
3-4-1. Last week they were 3-3-1. If their offense didn't play, they were a 500 team through 8 weeks of the regular season without an offense.
that's crazy.
It's those numbers don't even make sense.
Fuck. I got one word that can describe what is happening with the Patriots. Belichick.
I got a better one. Annoying. Like, stop already. What the... Like, seriously.
I heard a rumor.
Oh, okay.
Tom Brady. This part isn't the rumor. His house is up for sale.
Mm-hmm.
Rumor is he's leaving the Patriots, which, tell us why. But the rumor is he wants to go somewhere and prove that he can win without Bill Belichick. That's what he wants to do. He wants to go and win without him. Personally,
Well, I'll tell you what. It's getting pretty buddy-buddy with Odell after that Sunday night game.
couple teams.
Odell gave him a shoe, his goat skin shoe,
I heard about that. I wouldn't want to touch that one.
and then his
jersey.
Brady's son wanted Odell's autograph, so they waited for him to come out of the locker room and then talked until everyone else had left.
You know, I think that's more than just kind of play on our team, play with you in the future. No, I think that's just kind of what the sport should be. As soon as that end whistle goes, doesn't matter. Game's over. You've had some fun. You get to play a sport for a living.
And it mostly is.
Yeah.
It mostly is.
A lot of these guys, I bet you there's friends on different teams.
Jersey trade. You see a lot of jersey trades right now.
There's that great one with Russell Wilson and Earl Thomas. Earl Thomas blew by Pete Carroll, didn't want to say anything to him, walked right up to Russell Wilson and said, hey, did the jersey pull, and just like that.
This last week, Metcalf got 2 trade jerseys with Julio Jones, so I think that's probably a big one for the young receiver.
That's a big one. I do like he changed his mouth guard a little bit, still the pacifier, but now, instead of pink and yellow, Seahawks colors, blue and green.
Got the blue and green.
Got the blue and green, and had a big week.
I thought he was hurt.
No,
he didn't play until he got the touchdown.
It's one of those, as the rookie wide receiver, it may look like you're not playing.
And then you get 2 touchdowns.
Yeah. And the guy is he's going to be the big wide receiver for us going forward.
Yeah, but I mean, that was the, Lockett Russell Wilson show. And I mean, Carson and Penny, all of them are just chewing it up.
The scary thing is, halfway through the game, Carson and Penny basically had identical points in fantasy because they alternate the runs enough. So choosing Carson in fantasy sucks because, he's going to put up a lot of points, but he could have double if they just had him run.
Well,
but they're dual running backs being totally different running styles and body types. I think that's what makes their run game successful.
I think the other thing, too, is that Carson will come out, say we run it 20 times a game, just as a miscellaneous number. Carson's going to come out and run 15 of those 20.
Yeah.
So
most of them are going to be
the chances are up the gut, plow forward for 1-2 yards on a third down. Penny's coming out on 1st and 10, bouncing it to the outside and getting 15 yards against Atlanta.
So I watched it happen on the weekend there. Penny got 3 runs in a row, 35 yards. They get down to the 2-yard line. I'm like, you got to put him in there. Penny tries one run, they're back at the 3-yard line now. In comes Carson, touchdown.
Yeah, well, that skews a little bit, but I mean, Penny has got that speed.
Yeah,
he doesn't have the strength up the middle.
If there was a team looking for an actual running back, he'd be a great one to have. But I don't want to give him up as our backup. I don't know if he could be a full-time starter yet, but he's pretty darn good.
Michael, for once, actually made a funny comment.
Yeah,
for once, he
I
said that Penny literally looks like he's falling down his whole run. So easy for him to get tackled. There was a couple times he bounces to the outside and he trips on his own feet. He's pretty well falling for 20 yards until someone touches him and he goes down.
It's not a bad call.
Oh, man. Well, I guess it's funnier if you were watching the game, but...
All right, quick couple topics here. Flacco.
5 or 6 weeks.
What's the injury?
Herniated disc in his neck, going to get a second opinion. So, but doesn't really affect the way their season's going, does it?
No. All right. Andy Dalton,
they're sitting him. The Bengals have had enough. 0-7.
0-7, and now they're finally sitting him.
Are they 0-7? Because have they had a bye week? They might be 0-8.
They might be 0-7. I think they had a bye week.
Okay. Well, either way,
sitting him.
Sitting him down. Do you think that's the end of his career?
No.
Not me neither.
Back up somewhere. Big news. We both called it wrong. Breeze played this weekend. And did it look like he fucked his thumb up? No. What the fuck?
I think that's more a sign of how good the pieces in that offense are.
They switched Bridgewater in, didn't look like they missed a beat. Switched Breeze back in, didn't miss a beat.
No.
Frickin' Kamara's been out for the past 2 weeks.
Here's is it Murray?
No. I had him in fantasy. I picked him up.
Oh man, not a bad move. But the first week that Breeze went down was when they played Seattle, and I was like, oh, here we go. We got a shot against the Saints. Nope.
Yeah, it is Murray. Latavius Murray.
Latavius Murray.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are...
Latavius Murray comes in for 21 rushes, 100 yards, 1 rushing touchdown, 9 receptions for 75 yards.
I think right now they are the
55
they
yards
are
and a
the
touchdown.
number one team in the NFL.
Now, the one loss is skewing it. I mean, obviously top 4, you're looking at Green Bay, New England, San Francisco, New Orleans. Definitely the top 4 teams. That dominant and consistent performances week in, week out. Everyone was thinking Rams are going to be up there at the beginning of the season. No consistency in their game. Gurley hasn't run at all.
Well, you texted me this week and said Jared Goff was trying to fill in for him.
Holy cow. Yeah. There was one good play, though. They did... Goff got the ball, hand off, goes around the outside, hands off again, hands off back to Goff for a 65-yard bomb down to Cup for a touchdown. London goes nuts. Great play.
Yeah. But
other than that,
like you said, next week they'll lay an egg.
Yeah. More news. Akeem Talib.
Traded. Dolphins?
Yep. He's injured.
Yeah.
He's still out.
Let's go.
Very low chance he'll be back by...
Veteran presence in the locker room?
From what I read, it looks like they're just trying to clear up cap space for a Jalen Ramsey re-sign.
Yeah, like they gave, I think they gave up
A fifth rounder.
For him, so, the Dolphins, so.
Yossi contract.
8 years, $9.059 million.
I think that's a pretty good deal for that player.
4th highest paid defenseman in the league, I think I read.
I think that's a pretty good deal. He's a great young player.
You need
great personality for that guy.
You need a number 1 defenseman, right?
Yeah.
So.
And they just locked him up. Nice. Tarasenko.
Yeah, he's out for 5 months, I've heard.
Yeah.
They were talking yesterday about him coming back just in time for a playoff run.
And with a player like that out of your lineup, St. Louis's chance of getting back in there start going a bit more towards wild card territory, and even then,
I guess we'll see.
Pushing.
But I mean,
the
last
Central
year
is tough.
Last year they were in last place halfway through the division. They make the playoffs in the second half and win the Stanley Cup. I think this is something that they can get over.
Yeah.
Maybe if they're struggling, they look to get a filler at the trade deadline. Or
pick up someone from San Jose.
Or before right now, San Jose. Hey, we'll give you Monahan.
He's a really good grinder in the corners, you know.
Can you imagine Brad Treliving calling their GM and trying to sell that? No. He's great down low. Great two-way player. Oh God.
He's been doing something on the team. Speaking of Flames, I don't know if any of you watched the outdoor classic that we didn't show up for as a team, but
Riddick was there.
Riddick was there, but there was no team in front of him. I was watching that whole second and third period going, we're going to lose this game. It's a fluke that we got the first goal allowed, but...
it didn't bother me too much because I was making our podcast name proud.
I know. But that Lowry hit against Shillington has earned him 2-game suspension. Fair.
Dirty hit.
1 second left in the second period and you take a shot like that on a guy? No need for that. You're in an outdoor classic. Who do you think are you hitting?
Only head contact, too.
Yeah,
there was no way it was going to be a clean
anything.
hit.
I mean, that was more blatant of a penalty than the one that Sidney Crosby got concussed on, in my opinion. The one that Crosby got concussed on, I think it was a little bit of his fault, turning with the head out like that. This was a blindside hit.
Yeah, it's a dirty hit for sure. He deserves a suspension.
Yeah. All right, on the fun news side, told me something about a food truck here.
LeBron James, good man, using his wealth to help others. LA is on fire, pretty seriously. So he hired a food truck, or however you want to say it, got the food truck to drive down to where the fires are and give all the firefighters lunch. So, good on him.
Perfect.
It's a great move. He's a great guy.
Small gesture, but you know what? It means a lot to some of those guys
Oh.
that are working that hard. And
It's
what
a
those
small-
guys are doing means
Yeah.
a lot to other people as well. So what goes around kind of comes around. So
It's a small gesture for him, but, like, he did it.
Yeah.
So, good on him.
Yeah.
Great move.
And you had some interesting fight news here.
Kat Zingano signed with Bellator. Honestly, all these UFC fighters that go and sign with Bellator, it's money.
Yeah.
They're like, Bellator might not make as much on their fights, but they can use their own sponsors. They can wear their own shorts. There's no Reebok deal holding everyone back.
Yeah.
You make your own money. So, good on them. I think it's good. And, I mean, it's just the more we split the talent, more entertaining fights in every market.
Yeah, it's got competition always breeds better results. You always want to have two things going against each other. You get one thing, and it's not going to be as good. I mean, for you, this won't mean much, but when WWE was going up against WCW, great Monday Night Wars TV ratings were off the charts. Now there's only one. WWE is down in the toilets. Now there's a second one starting up again, AEW. They finally beat WWE in the ratings. Not hard to do. Speaking of which, Boxer versus Braun Strowman is happening on Thursday this week. Undefeated. What's the guy's name?
Oh, the Gypsy King?
Yeah. That's going to be interesting. It is all staged in Saudi Arabia.
These real fighters that are coming over
He's
to
been a
join the UFC.
lifelong WWE fan.
We got, what is his name? How do I remember Gypsy King, but I don't know his name? That's not...
Yeah, no, that's his nickname that he goes by.
I know, but you gotta remember the guy's name. It's not there.
Tyson Fury.
Tyson Fury, yeah.
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 Just a crazy ass fucker.
What? Yeah. Great boxer.
Yeah.
Oh, they kind of...
They're very similar looking. Braun Strowman is a huge. Here's the stats. If you want to break down the stats, Tyson Fury 6'9", 18 stone 6 pound.
Whatever that
Braun
means.
Strowman 6'8", 27 stone 7 pound. Nickname Gypsy King, Monster Among Men. Hometown Manchester in North Carolina. Career highlights: Braun Strowman, WWE. Tyson Fury, unfucking defeated boxer.
Let's, and a heavyweight at that. Let's just hope that he forgets it's WWE and just starts boxing for real.
When I watched a little bit of when they had some confrontation,
Yeah.
and it was quite funny, because you could tell that Tyson was pulling back his punches, like not hitting everyone. He was hitting them like this, and it was very obvious. You could tell, but a couple did connect, and those people felt it. It was quite funny. The other big fight that's happening at the WWE pay-per-view is, of course, Brock Lesnar versus Cain Velasquez. Brock says he's gonna beat him up. Cain says he's gonna give him a matching scar on the other side. Could be interesting. They don't like each other. This is 100% about money.
100% about money.
But, Cain has been taking the brunt of a couple Braun Strowman beatings on TV as of recent, so you can kind of see which way this is going.
It's shocking that, he's going to get hurt doing this too, right? Like, he's got hurt in all of his last UFC fights. He's been injured for
Brock
so
or
long.
Cain?
Cain. Brock is, he's not going back. He's done doing that.
Yeah, well, maybe, you never know. He takes enough steroids, he'll be fine. So this is the shot that Cain took.
Oh, that looks fun.
Yeah. And then,
Oh, yeah. This is excellent.
Yeah, so
I like that a lot. We got some comments.
we got some comments. Thank you to all of our loyal commenters and listeners.
My grandmother. She wanted us to talk about curling. So, we've got an update on who won the Pinty's Curling Grand Slam.
For all of our American viewers, which there aren't any at the moment, but if there are any that ever tune in, curling is where you roll rocks on ice.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
It is shockingly accurate in the most
It's
disrespectful way.
It is a great drinking sport.
Yes.
So, who
this website is so awesome. It was
Regina beat Newfoundland there.
Regina beat Newfoundland in the finals.
Yeah.
Which is hard to swallow. The guy's name was Matt. That's his name.
We had the info up, and
Matt Dunstone's team
there we go.
defeated Brad Gushu to win the Pinty's Grand Slam of Curling. So, there you go. And Stockton Heat are 6-1. They're having a great season.
DB's got 7 points in 7 games. I don't think he's getting called up anytime soon with our cap issues. But
there's another guy on the team that's got 7 goals in 7 games.
yeah,
So,
Buddy Robinson.
bring him up. Calgary, bring him up.
No assists, so obviously an all individual effort there.
You never pass.
Never pass.
If there's no angle, dangle.
Yeah.
And then shoot.
Kids, those are some words to live by.
There's no I in team, but there's an I in win.
There's no angle dangle. I'm getting that on a t-shirt.
Boom. I guarantee we can buy a t-shirt that says it already. You ain't gonna find one that there's no I in team, but there is an I in win, because that's just disrespectful. All right, you got anything else?
I hear you're going hunting this weekend.
I'm going walking with a gun.
You are going walking with a gun, but it should be better. It is the real beginning, you said, of hunting season.
It's the real beginning.
It's getting colder.
Gonna get out there, wear my stupid ass orange camouflage hat that says I like shooting deers, slamming beers. Maybe that'll bring me some luck.
One of the things will happen, one of the others won't.
Yeah, we're hoping for 2 for 2 because we know the obvious one. We know the obvious one. Yeah, we'll see how she goes. Got Friday off work.
Yeah.
Get out there, get out in the cold, walk around. Probably come home disappointed and hungover.
Not a bad Halloween weekend.
No.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's all I got.
What do we got? Another 33 minutes to talk about nothing.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Have a great week, guys.
See ya.